Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you could please take your seats, we'll be starting in just a few minutes. Just before we start, if you haven't already, if you could please silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time, that would be wonderful. Also, please note that the location of the exits, just in case of an emergency, there are exits at both the sides and the back of the auditorium. In case of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest exit in an orderly fashion. Again, we'll be just starting in just a few minutes, and thank you very much for attending tonight's graduation.
Welcome, and please stand for the national anthem. Good afternoon. I want to welcome our faculty, our families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. It's a small group, but it's a very, very special group. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. A moment you have all worked relentlessly to reach. As you stand on the brink of new beginnings, I want to take a moment to reflect on the values that have shaped your journey and will continue to guide you as you move forward. Those values are perseverance, karma, community support, and the importance of caring for one another. Perseverance is the backbone of success. You have faced challenges that tested your resolve, whether it was late-night study sessions, balancing responsibilities, or conquering personal barriers. Remember that every hurdle you get over has made you stronger. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, carry the spirit of resilience. It's not the setbacks that define you, but rather how you rise after each fall. Karma is another guiding principle you should hold close. The spirit you put into the world generally comes back to you in surprising ways. Strive to spread kindness, support, and positivity. Small acts of compassion create ripples that can change your life. As you pursue your dreams, remember that your behaviors can have lasting impacts, not just on yourself, but on others as well. One of the greatest gifts you've received during your time here is the unwavering support from your community. Your teachers have nurtured your growth, your families have sacrificed for your successes, and your friends have stood by you through thick and thin. Please do not forget the value of giving back to this community like we did at Senior Give Back Day. In whatever path you choose, pick up those around you and contribute to the greater good. Finally, as you continue your journey, carry the spirit of looking after one another. When life becomes erratic, remember that you are stronger together. Reach out, lend a hand, and support those who need it. It is through your connections and care for each other that we will find true happiness. In closing, as we celebrate your graduation from Waterford-Halfmoon High School today, let's hold on to these values of perseverance, karma, community support, and care for one another. Together we can create a better future, not only for yourself, but the world around you. Congratulations, class of 25. Go out there and make a difference. Thank you very much. point, I would like to call up our salutatorian, Mason Noto.
Good evening, everyone. Today marks the end of a journey we've all been racing towards. But what if the finish line isn't the whole story? First, none of us got here alone. On behalf of the senior class, we want to thank all of the faculty and staff who have helped us along this ride, especially Miss Oliver and Miss Climbs. Thank you for the countless hours you put in to make so much of our high school journey possible. And personally, I want to thank my mom and dad for all the time and effort they poured into me. Your love, your patience, and your sacrifices have shaped every part of who I am. Congratulations on your official retirement as my personal chauffeur to all those soccer games. I'm sure you're thrilled to not have to drive down to the city every weekend anymore. Every early morning, every mile, every sideline cheer meant the world to me. Honestly, I would never be the person I am today without you guys. Now, as we sit here, we're all thinking about what's next. College, jobs, freedom, change. The world is basically yelling at us. Go, be something, hurry up and become. And with all that pressure comes a little phrase we've all said, probably without realizing how often. I can't wait. It starts small. I can't wait for the weekend. I can't wait for summer break. Then it grows. I can't wait to graduate. I can't wait to leave this town. I can't wait to move out, to start over, to figure out who I am. And soon, it's everywhere. I can't wait to get into college. I can't wait to finish college. I can't wait to get the job, the house, the life. It sounds harmless, but it becomes a mindset, a loop. We're always reaching for the next thing, hoping it'll be better, faster, more exciting. And the scary part is, we say I can't wait so often that we forget how to just be here. Think about it. How many moments did we wish away just because they were ordinary? Those first periods Monday morning, those hot, sweaty gym classes that we just wanted to get over with, those times at the lunch table when we just wanted to go home. At the time, we thought it didn't matter, but it does. I remember one day I was completely exhausted, barely slept and just wanted to go home. I wasn't in the mood for anything. Then, right in the middle of lunch, someone knocked over a carton of chocolate milk and it spilled all over their pants. And for some reason, we all just lost it. That tiny, ridiculous moment turned my whole day around. It reminded me that sometimes joy shows up when you least expect it. Every I can't wait is truly a trade. We gamble now for maybe later. We trade presents for promise. Life isn't a countdown to the good part. This is the good part if we let it be. And sometimes, the good part doesn't even look like joy at first. It looks like exhaustion, effort, even pain. I still remember all those soccer practices we had to push through, running miles at a time, barely able to stand the next day. I remember thinking, I can't wait for the season to end. I was exhausted and just wanted a break. Every sprint felt like forever, and all I could focus on was the finish line. Back then, it felt like something to just survive. Now, I see it for what it really was, something to savor. I'd give anything to go back to those moments. One more pregame prayer with my closest friends. One more yelling session from Coach Hardy when we would lose focus. And most of all, one last time stepping onto that soccer field as a high school soccer player. But that chapter is closed. And looking back, I've realized something very important. I spent so much time waiting for it to be over that I forgot to fully live in it while it was happening. That experience taught me this. The moments that seem hard or ordinary right now might end up being the ones that we miss most. So from now on, I want to be in those moments, not just go through them, but live them. And I hope we will all try to do the same. Put the phones down, look up, have a real conversation, laugh a little longer, take the extra picture. Say what you mean even if it feels awkward. Because someday soon, this right now, will be a memory. And we don't get a do-over. Let's not wait until it's gone to realize how good it really was. We are about to step into a new chapter in our lives, and I hope we can carry this with us. Let's stop saying, I can't wait. Let's stop rushing through the days we'll never get back and sacrificing now for later. Let's not swap the moments we have for hopes we chase. Instead, let's sit with the people we love and feel it fully. Let's take the boring days, the awkward moments, the silent car rides, because they all add up to something real, something that matters, something we'll miss if we blink too fast. To all of us graduating, don't wait for your life to begin. It already has. Before I go, I want to leave you with a quote, not from a philosopher or a textbook, but from Drake. May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it.
Great job, Mason, and great shakes. At this point, I'd like to call down the senior members from the high school band to join your classmates in the pit for your last song. As a high school student. We hope you have many more songs. As the senior band members return to their seats, we are going to call the chorus to the stage, to the risers, and the senior members of the chorus are going to join you from the top of the stage. Thank you to our chorus, that was beautiful. At this point, I'm going to call up Joel Richardson, our assistant principal, who's going to do the presentation of awards.
Thank you very much. For our first award, we would like to recognize our school valedictorian. School valedictorian is the senior with the highest average. This year's valedictorian is Katie Stallmer. Our next award is for our salutatorian. The salutatorian is the senior who had the second highest overall average. This year's salutatorian is Mason Noda. The Adirondack Area School Boards Association Award. This award is given to a student for their community service. This year's recipient is Katie Stallmer. The Paige Alexis Ahern Character Award. This award is given to a graduating senior who exhibits the wonderful character traits that Paige exemplified in her own life. Those being compassion, kindness, generosity, loyalty, and friendship. This year's recipient is Christian Mulligan Bianchi. The John and Joanne Anderson Humanitarian Award. This award is given to a senior who shows compassion and displays a concern for helping and guiding others. This year's recipient, again, Christian Mulligan Bianchi. The Anthony Blaber Kindness Award. This award is given to a graduating senior who demonstrates the following characteristics that made Anthony the great person that we all know and love. Those being dealing with challenges every day, excelling in school, being humble, kind, generous, and fun. This year's recipient is Lillian Galka. The Christy Brundage Memorial Scholarship. This award is given to 2 students who show enthusiasm, a sense of humor, an infectious love for life and inclusivity of others. The 2 recipients this year are Logan Kelly and Cinna Marie Krupp. The Ray Church Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship honors 2022 alumnus Ray Church and is sponsored by the Fortean Players. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior member of the Drama Club who demonstrated leadership within the club as well as a dedication and a passion for theater arts. This year's recipient is Nathan Townsend. The Martha DePietro Art Scholarship Award. This award is given to an art student in memory of Martha DePietro. This year's recipient, Samaya Ali. The Dorothy Ronesi Elkins Scholarship Award. This award is given to a student for their highest average in social studies. This year's recipient is Katie Stallmer. The Faculty Award is given to 2 students who are becoming all that they are capable of being. This year's recipients, there are 2, are Cinna Marie Krupp and Fazia Mayer. The First United Church Award. This award is given to a student who exemplifies and promotes good citizenship. This year's recipient is Logan Kelly. The Friends of the Waterford Public Library Award is given to a student who has chosen to become a librarian or, during her high school years, has provided help in the school library and tutored those who needed assistance with reading skills. This year's recipient is Samaya Ali. The Helen M. Gaynor Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a student attending higher education who shows academic achievement and citizenship. This year's recipient is Fazia Mayar. The Grace Episcopal Church Award. This award is given to a student who is kind, compassionate, and willing to help others. This year's recipient is Johnny Zhang. The Major Kane Goyette Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a student based on their character, leadership, potential, and community service. This year's recipient is Chloe White. The Mary Grace Jaswitz Memorial Award. This award this year is given to two seniors who have a love of poetry with an appreciation of education, demonstrating a spirit of helpfulness and compassion for others, and believing intrinsically in the goodness and beauty of the universe. This year's recipients are Lillian Galka and Fazia Mayar. The LaMarche Safranco Law Scholarship Award. This award is given to a graduating senior who encompasses the following qualities: heart, compassion, work ethic, and leadership skills. In addition, this student is involved in National Honor Society and athletics and school activities. This year's recipient is Julian Talavera. The Corinne H. Lamb Nursing Scholarship Award. This award is given in memory of Corinne H. Lamb to a student who is pursuing a career in nursing or in the medical field. This year's recipient is Lillian Galka. The Paul McInerney Memorial Soccer Award. This award is given to two soccer players who have demonstrated leadership, team play, team spirit, dedication, sportsmanship, and values beyond reproach. This year's recipients are Samuel Hawkins and Mason Noda. The Joanne Missoula Academic Scholarship. This scholarship, given by the valedictorian of the class of 1964 in recognition of the Waterford-Halfmoon High School graduation day from 1964. This year's recipient is Katie Stallmer. The John Mitchell Memorial Award. This award is given to two students for their virtues of community service and participation. This award is sponsored by FB Peck Hose Company No. 1. This year's recipients are Jack Gilbert and Grace Murphy. The National Honor Society Award. This award is given to, this year, 3 students for demonstrating excellence in scholarship, leadership, character, and service. This year's recipients are Mason Noto, Katie Stallmer, and Julian Talavera. The New York State Board of Regents Scholarship. This scholarship is given for overall academic excellence. We have 3 recipients this year. They are Christian Mulligan Bianchi, Mason Noto, and Katie Stallmer. The Barbara O'Neill Memorial Award is presented to a student that has faced adversity with grace and courage, who has a generous spirit dedicated to helping others. This year's recipient is Haley Krogan. The F. Ward Patton Award. This award is given by the PTO for service to the community and to the school. This year's recipient is Katie Stallmer. The Red Cross Scholarship. This scholarship is proudly awarded by the American Cross Blood Services. This year's recipient is Logan Kelly. The Saratoga Warren County Music Education Association Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is demonstrating outstanding musical abilities, achievement, leadership, citizenship, and service throughout their membership in the Waterford-Halfmoon music ensembles. This year's recipient is Arlo Sir. The Danny Smith Memorial Award. This award is given by the high school PTO to a student who is respectful of others, is not easily discouraged, and gives encouragement to fellow students. We have 2 recipients this year. They are Julian Talavera and Nathan Townsend. The Society of Mayflower Descendants Award. This award is given to 2 students for their proficiency in the study of history of the United States and understanding the Constitution. This year's recipients are Mason Noto and Katie Stallmer. The John Philip Sousa Award. This award recognizes a top student in high school band, superior musicianship, and outstanding dedication. This year's recipient is Matthew Wilcox. The Sports Booster Club Scholarship. This is given to 2 students whose participation in sports has made a positive impact on their overall school experience. This year's recipients are Alvin Collette Cruz and Evelyn Jacques. The Joseph John Robert Stefanowski Votek Award. This award is given in loving memory of Joseph John Robert Stefanowski to a male Votek student who exemplifies the qualities of a person who puts others before himself. This year's recipient is Noah Bishop. The Student Government Award. This award is presented to a student to recognize their service to the school. This year's recipient is Katie Stallmer. The Waterford Fire Department Award. This year this is given to 2 students who encompass being good students, have a strong work ethic, solid moral character, they are compassionate by helping other students. This year's recipients are Jack Gilbert and Grace Murphy. The Waterford-Halfmoon Teachers Association Scholarship. This scholarship is given for academic excellence, admirable citizenship, and a commitment to pursuing higher education. This year's recipient is Julian Talavera. The Waterford Lions Club Award. This award is given to students for their scholarship and service to the school. This year's recipient is Fazia Mayar. The Waterford Police Officers Local Award. This award is presented to a student for their overall citizenship to the school and the community. This year's recipient is Lillian Galka. The Waterford Women's Club Award. This award is given to a student that is hardworking and persevering. This year's recipient is Samaya Ali. And the Matthew Westervelt Scholarship Award. This award is given to a senior that embodies the spirit and qualities of Matthew Westervelt. The student has been courageous, kind, compassionate, and considerate to others. This award is sponsored by McGreevy's. This year's recipient is Adam Tilgner. Congratulations to all of our award winners.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson, and congratulations to all the award winners. At this point, I would like to call up our valedictorian, Ms. Katie Stelmer.
Good evening, fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and emotional family members. My name is Katie Stelmer, and I have the privilege of being the 2025 Valedictorian of Waterford-Halfmoon. I'd like to start off by giving thanks to those who have impacted my life the most and shaped me into the person I am today. A big thanks to my parents for all they've done for me. They are my #1 fans, the people I wish the most to be like, and my rocks. Through countless nights of stressing over tests, friends, boys, and losing sleep, they've only ever supported and encouraged me. They never made me feel as though I was incapable of doing something. I was always told that I could do anything I put my mind to, and they have cultivated this mindset in me. I'd like to thank my best friend Natalie for listening to me all those times I felt like I wanted to give up. I'm so thankful to my grandparents for all the shopping trips when I was your age advice, and for meaningful conversations over lunch. I'd also like to thank my sisters for late night ice cream runs, many meaningful memories growing up, and for being my built-in best friends. Finally, thank you to all my teachers who have helped shape me into the hardworking student I am today. A very big thank you to Mrs. Ford for helping me with my speech, and to Mrs. Hornick for all my mid-class tea sessions. My friends in school have influenced me as well. Some I've known since kindergarten, and others I've become close with over the past few years. From beach trips to impossible physics problems to late nights getting Chick-fil-A, my friends have always been there for me. They tell me the honest truth when I need to hear it, and though it isn't always what I want to hear, it is always better in the end. Reflecting on all these people who have supported me, and on the challenges we've all faced, I realized there's one simple idea that captures what I want to share with you today. In life, we all experience the good, the bad, and the in-between. Each of us faced our own personal challenges and experienced high school in different ways. One day, I was scrolling on TikTok, the app all parents hate, but we teenagers love, and came across this quote: "You grow from what you go through." I do this thing where if I like how something sounds, I put it in the notes app of my phone. And so, I did. Every time I read this quote, it resonates, not just for me, but I think for everyone. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from my time speaking to you today, it's this: you grow from what you go through. Transforming from kindergartners to seniors took us 4,674 days. In kindergarten, we wanted to be 6th graders. As 6th graders, we wanted to start high school. In high school, we counted down the days until we could drive. Our junior year, we couldn't wait until it was finally senior year. From senior sunrise to senior skip day, which failed big time, to senior prom, and it went by so fast and flashed before our eyes. Just yesterday, we were building physics roller coasters and reading The Handmaid's Tale. In kindergarten and elementary school, life seemed simple. No worries and no big decisions to be made. We just wanted 5 more minutes before going to bed, or one extra cookie from the kitchen cabinet. We got along with everyone and didn't care what others thought of us. Our clothes were small, and we never cared if they didn't do justice for our body. Our hair was cut how our mom wanted it. School was simple. No big tests, no friendship breakups, no stress, no anxiety. As we matured, things changed. We outgrew our clothes and some friendships, faced harder schoolwork, and navigated new challenges like puberty and making friends. We were awkward, unsure, and discovering who we were becoming. High school brought its own struggles: pressure, anxiety, and loss. Life often felt like a cycle. It would get so good, and then suddenly so hard. I didn't find my place right away and faced my own personal challenges and my own anxiety. But through it all, I've learned that real development comes from facing these difficult moments head on. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's our mindset and resilience that shape the people we evolve into. We now wear clothes in the big boys and big girls department. We have been given many opportunities for college, sports, and academics. Many doors have been opened, many have closed, just as chapters in a book. Choices may have overwhelmed us, but we've gotten through them. Together, we have all experienced many joys and struggles, and have been there for and with each other. In the future, we hope to grow as individuals. Many of us are going to college, and some of us are going straight into the workforce. We'll face new challenges, good and bad, but we will overcome them and evolve. On our own, we'll navigate jobs, families, bills, and everything life throws our way. Our clothes will get bigger, and will no longer be that kids from elementary or high school. Though life will change, we will have matured into the people we once dreamed of becoming. You might still be figuring out who you are and what path your life will take, but I can tell you this much is true. You grow from what you go through, so don't be afraid. Take chances, go through every door, and see where life takes you. Life is beautiful. Through all the good, the bad, and the in-between. Challenges do hurt us, but they make us into the stronger people we strive to be. And without them, life would be incomplete. So I thank you for your time today, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Katie. What a beautiful message and a great delivery. And you broke the mic. You'll be getting a bill for that. At this point, we're getting near the big moment. I just want to remind everybody, at the end of the ceremony, please stay in your seats until the graduates leave first, please. Thank you. And at this point, we'll call up the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Michael Healy.
Good evening to our Board of Education members, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduates, the class of 2025. Tonight we gather to honor your accomplishments and celebrate your next chapter. You've studied, you've rehearsed, you've questioned, you've struggled, you've succeeded, and now you stand on the edge of something entirely new. Each year as I prepare this address, I ask myself, what advice can I share with you that will stay with you as you move forward? But this year, my answer was clear. You don't need my advice. Over the last 4 years, you've already proven something very important. You are ready. And whether you knew it or not, you've already given yourselves advice for the future. I found them right in your senior quotes. So let me show you. Let's start with something that will carry you far, confidence. Something that this class has plenty of. Do your crosswords in pen, Garrett Smith. This quote tells me this class is willing to take risks, own your choices, and figure things out along the way. That's what life demands. I better get 100 on this too, Katie Stallmer. You set high expectations for yourselves. That drive will push you to reach your goals, even when no one's keeping score. Everybody wants to know what I'd do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Does someone want to take credit for that? Julian Telegraph. That's confidence built on preparation and the belief that you are capable. And most importantly, as Alvin Collette Cruz's quote from Usain Bolt reminds us, I know what I can do, so it doesn't bother me what other people think or their opinion of the situation. That self-assurance, knowing who you are and staying true to it, will anchor you in a world that doesn't always do the same. You've also reminded that your future selves that success isn't just something that's given to you, it's something that you have to earn. So, have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. That's Samaya Ali. That kind of patience is more than a quality. That's a strategy for long-term growth. Success doesn't come to you. You've got to go get it. Anthony Mantello. In the years ahead, there will be moments when the path isn't clear and when no one is telling you what to do next. That's when this mindset will matter most. In these moments, take initiative and create your own momentum. Success isn't about luck. It's about effort, drive, and moving forward with purpose. When setbacks come, and they will come, Christian Pang has already reminded you that life is 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. That mindset, that ownership of your response, is what will help you bounce back when things don't go as planned. You also already understand something people spend decades trying to learn, the importance of taking care of yourself. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Grace Murphy. You learn that being kind doesn't mean being consumed. As you move forward, protect your peace and your well-being, and take care of yourselves while you continue to take care of others. The future, of course, will bring challenges and some uncertainty, but even there, you've already written the words that are going to guide you. The future is never what you planned. It's not for us to know, not for us to understand, but you don't have to face it alone. Adam Tilger. This truth will ground you, and when plans shift, and plans will shift, you've already navigated the unexpected. And just as important, you never have to navigate it alone. Support will be there through your friends, through your family, and through the connections that you've built. As Alyssa Costello put it, not all goodbyes are sad. Some mark the beginning of a new journey, a journey filled with possibility, growth, and discovery. And right now, if you're feeling like, I've already forgotten everything, or if you're ready to say, bon voyage, that simply means you're standing at the start of something meaningful. And as Chloe White reminds us, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. This very moment, like so many of your times here at Waterford, is a memory that you will carry forward. And so, class of 2025, we send you off with important advice that you've already shared with yourself, and with determination. I have to be successful. I like expensive things. It's Kate Williams. With reassurance from Chris Brown, I'll be fine. And with confidence in the road ahead or lack thereof. Where the class of 2025 is going, you don't need roads. It's Matthew Wilcox. Because your path will be your own, and you're more than prepared to make it meaningful. Let me leave you with this. In a world full of possibilities, stand firm in your identity, ready to make a difference, and inspire others along the way. It's Fazia Mayer. And always remember, you don't need a clock to tell you that it's your time to shine. It's Juliana Spoka. Because your time is now. Class of 2025, you are more ready than you know. The world needs your voice, your vision, and your values. So as you graduate tonight, take care of yourselves, trust what you've already learned, and remember all the great advice that you've already given to yourselves. It's all right there. Congratulations, class of 2025. Katie Grace Stallman. Mason Paul Noto. Sumaya Ali. Paige D. Ambrose. Noah E. Bishop. Christopher Joseph Brown, Jr. Samuel Zephyr Colgan. Alvin G. Collette Cruz. Alyssa Eileen Costello. Haley M. Kroger. Gregory William Fricelli. Lillian Grace Galco. John Benjamin Gilbert. Rosalie Hunter. Evelyn Jiden Jackson. Logan Patrick Kelly. Sina Marie Crew. Siler Yukona Kimmel. Austin Lemire. Jacob D. Malinowski. Anthony T. Mentella. Fazia Mayar. Christian James Mulligan Bianchi. Grace Jillian Murphy. Gara Osterhout. Ariana J. Packer. Christian Thomas Pank. Juliana Lynn Savoca. Vienna R. Sylvia. Garrett Jordan Smith. Elena May Sir. Julian Xavier Talavera.
Yeah, bud.
Adam Tilner. Nathan K. Townsend. Chloe White. Riley Olivia May White. Matthew Wilcox. Camden Timothy Williams. Landon Worthington. Johnny Zhang. By the power vested in me by the New York State Board of Regents and by the Waterford-Halfmoon Union School District Board of Education, I hereby declare that the students presented to me this evening have successfully fulfilled all requirements and expectations and are now, as of today and forevermore, members of the Waterford-Halfmoon class of 2025.
Please join us for the singing of the alma mater. You can find it on the back page of your program. And again, the chorus will lead us. Thank you, everybody, and thank you to the band and the chorus.
Well, sir.